Okay, I'm now in the process of making a video of the audio sounds I made and the video I took while I was making those audio clips. So what I've done is I've created an event through the file, and I've imported all the video and I've imported the audio that I want to use into this event. And then from this event I'm creating a movie through file to new movie, and I created a movie called Buffalo here, and it's associated with the event that I call tutorial, and so I have I don't know if you can see very well, but here's the first event, me playing the first guitar part and first vocal, then it switches to the second guitar part, second vocal here, and then I also have my little introduction of the camera that I was using, which I imported from my iPhone. And so what I'm going to do first for this movie is I'm going to start the movie with the description of my camera. So I take the clip of the video clip of my camera introduction, and I take it, I select it, and then I drag it to the beginning of the timeline in my movie. So that's what I've done. So now I have, if I press play, you see here,
so one of the things,
me talking about the video, the camera.
In terms of making these videos, is that
Now the way I can edit this, so I can get rid of the beginning of it, that's where I'm still trying to figure out where the camera is, is that at the beginning and ending of these clips here, you can trim them. You can trim the clips by dragging the edges here. So if you look at it here, I'm looking at the camera, and I can drag it until I start talking. Here I can see I'm about to say the word "so," and now if you go back to the beginning of it and you listen, I've edited out. Well, you've edited it out.
So one of the things.
Now, if I have stuff at the end I don't want, I can do the same thing by going to the end of the clip and trimming either way, like this, or left or right. I don't think I have anything. Well, let me see if I have anything at the end I want to get rid of.
Disk, and then I put the disk into the computer to import it into iMovie.
Okay, now if I want that to, so that's my introduction. So the next step is I want to make a video using the video of me playing the guitar and singing, and the final mixed down version that I had done in the audio software. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first video clip of me playing the guitar and singing, which is right here. I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to drag that in after the first clip I have there. So if you'll notice, it's going to come in here, and I'm going to have the whole video clip of me there with the audio from the video, and you can see the audio down here in this little blue strip. You can see the little waveforms in there, and you can see where it's loud and soft, and I can sort of see where I want it to start, just in the audio portion right there at the bottom. So I'm going to trim that away by going to the clip, highlight the clip, and then I'm going to trim it all the way to where I think it's going to start. So now if I go to that beginning, I look at the clip.
Okay, so now I'm going to be recording a little bit.
I can make it easier to see where I am exactly, but
a couple verses of a song
where's the start? And you can see that I'm still working on where it starts. I can sort of fast forward by kind of like putting my cursor over the. So that's right there's where the beginning of the song is, right there. But I'm going to have to bring the end and trim this end. I take one to the end and get this little thing there, little arrows. And by dragging and clicking, I can drag the clicking to the beginning of where I was talking about. Oops, I went too far. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, there it is right there. I can see where it is. I can see where it's beginning. I went too far. So where's the beginning? I can actually see the beginning in the audio portion, that blue portion. I can see the audio. So now, if you look at the beginning of this clip, so I can hear the audio from the original video. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the audio from my mixdown, which is I have to go to my iTunes. Because content library, I go to iTunes, and then I hear my mix here, and I'm going to drag it underneath the video. And I can actually see I can actually see, I can actually see where it starts on my audio, and I can see where it starts on my video. And I can see they're pretty close. It's pretty close. It's not quite right. I think this needs to come back, go forwards to here. And I do that by, I need to see better by making the, I can take this and I can drag. I can drag left or right on to get it to match the two audios. So that's it. It's right now synced up. Now, if I wanted to get it finer tuned, I can just drag this millisecond left, millisecond right to get it so it's synced up. But right now it's synced up. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here. Sorry. This uses a lot of battery stuff to do all this stuff, so I'm putting my power cable back in. All right. So and now it's synced up. It's synced up, and I want to turn the volume down on the video audio. That's that blue line. And so I highlight the video, and I go to this little icon up here. There's a sound icon, and I turn the sound off. So now I can go back to the beginning of this section. As you can see, you asked me to read. Okay, so now that's synced up. So now I could just leave it like that, just one video snippet with this sound if I want to. But if I want to add more, a different angle, which I do want to do, that little guitar line, that high guitar line, I want to be able to see me playing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that section where it comes in like that. Right here. Right there is where it is. I can find out. It's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the event window here. This is the event window. I'm going to find that new event, which is here, me doing this, and I can play it and find out where the beginning of that little lead line is. Okay, right there is where it starts, and I'm going to drag and click that whole section. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this, that section up here in the event, I'm going to bring it down on top of the line here, and it's going to ask until I see the little green, there's a little green plus sign there. I'm going to let it go, and it's going to ask me what I want to do. I'm going to say insert. So I'm going to insert, and now that little lead guitar line that you heard me playing is actually going to be in the video. You can see. You asked me to read. So that's where we are right now. So now I did this so well, it's actually synced up. But if it were not synced up, if it were not perfectly synced up, I would take the end at the end of this video, and I can drag it either way. Right now it'll be out of sync. But I can put it back right there. You asked me to. Okay, so now the problem here now is I want to get back to on the you asked me part. I want to be back to the other video. So now I need to take this this clip and trim the end of it to that line. It's right around here. Let me see. So you asked me, and so now on where I inserted, all this section is out of sync because I put a snippet in and everything got moved back. So here you'll see again, I got to put the sound back so I can hear where we are in it, and I can hear it. Right there, you asked me is right there. Right there is where it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this clip, I'm going to drag it from the end all the way to that line, and I know it'll be close. You asked me to read this letter that you wrote the night before. It's not perfect, so what I can do here now is I can take this end and I can drag it just a millisecond one way. You asked me to read this letter. Now it's perfect. So I basically I'm highlighting the clip, and I'm dragging from the edge there. I'm clicking and dragging one left or right to make it fit. So if you look at this section that I just did a little insert, I'm starting from before the insert. But let me take the volume out first. I take that clip, select the clip, I take the volume out, and then I'm going to take the other clip over here, I'm going to take the volume out. And so from before the clips, here we go, so you'll see it now.
You asked me to read this letter that you wrote tonight.
Okay, so then let's say on the second verse, we wanted to have the guitar clip in there instead of this clip of me where you can see me singing. So I have to find the beginning of the next verse.
And you really should know better, 'cause she's worth a whole lot more.
This is in the timeline. In the timeline.
You know you can't run away and hide. If you don't want to see her cry, is that why you won't go and say goodbye?
So the second verse comes here.
And you
Said, and you said. So on the timeline I got the thing